Te vas a ahogar, culero, te vas a ahogar. Está haciendo un chingo de ruido, güey, pinche play exagerado. La mariposa de oro. Sí resolvió el caso anterior, güey. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found...
Espera, déjale. Cambio el traje, güey.
The lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Dun, dun, dun,
Parker or Green? I don't know who'd be worse.
¿Cómo corrió en este juego? Ah, sí. Qué manera de correr tan más culera, güey. Pues vamos a darle... no, ¿qué hago aquí, güey? Es acá. Quiero ver el mapa, güey. Quiero ver... Vamos a resolver este caso primero. Espera. Tú maneja.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Pues eso intento, güey, pero... A ver, espera.
You can drive.
Excelente.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
This is car 11K. We're on the help call.
¿Por qué verga te detienes, güey, en vez de manejar? Ah, soy yo el que va manejando. Vamos a ver qué pinche pega, güey. ¡Ah, la verga! Lo atropellé bien chido. Fue un accidente, pendejo, no fue intencional, güey. No hago las cosas adrede aquí. Oh my goodness. ¡Oh, le dieron! ¿Estás bien, papi? Yo te salvo, güey.
That alleyway leads to the rear of the building, sir. Someone's gonna have to climb up and take him down.
Good luck. Don't let him get a beat on you like I did.
Gracias, es lo que voy a tratar de hacer. No me quiten mi sombrero.
Cop killers are the worst kind of stuff.
Yo lo hago. ¡Ay, el sombrero! Ah. Espera, ¿dónde está? ¡Agarra el sombrero! ¡El sombrero! ¡El sombrero! ¡Ah, pinche Cole, pendejo! Pues hubieras... De preferencia no hubieras comido, güey. Te hace falta, estás bien pinche gordo. Ve al pinche Cole, está bien bueno. ¿Dónde están los culeros? Oh my goodness. Me morí. ¿Cómo es la vida, no? A veces llegas y Te vas, güey. Naces, mueres.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
This is car 11K. We're on the help call.
Ya lo vimos esto.
That alleyway leads to the rear of the building, sir. Someone's gonna have to climb up and take him down.
Good luck. Don't let him get a beat on you like I did.
Oh, lo mataron a ese güey también. Yo me...
Kind of scumbag.
No me van a quitar mi sombrero esta vez. Claro que no.
Should have had that second lunch.
Ah, chinga,
You
estaba
like
aquí.
killing cops? Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair. Won't help console the officer's family.
Exacto.
Done.
Es lo mismo que yo pienso, güey. ¿Qué dijiste? No sé inglés. Oh my god. Ah, tú maneja, güey. Es que me da huevo manejar.
You're behind the wheel.
Pues, ¿para qué te bajas si te vas a volver a subir, culo? La neta, les soy sincero, este juego me da un poco de hueva. Antes es un juego que me llamaba mucho la atención, güey, todo, pero ahorita el juego me da hueva, güey. Es que es muy repetitivo, güey. Eso es lo mismo siempre. Aunque el caso sea diferente, siempre es igual.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case. Fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex fiend
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Mendes.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the city of angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Ok.
Standing around. Shouldn't you be
Detective,
working?
I was first on scene.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reported.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Olive oil comes.
Córrele, güey, porque vas bien lento. Córrele o te acribillo con
Over here, Rusty.
mi
Hold on,
actuación.
I'm coming.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Double time, Rusty.
Here she is.
Yeah. Soon as
Oh
I-
my god.
Similar MO.
For what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stalked. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
No se rasuró.
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation is the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
What now?
We'll need a solid crime scene report. Search around and then check the body.
Look at your mark. It's very
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
What's this mark? A cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Siempre esa es una buena pista, güey. Ahí están las huellas, güey.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
¿Cómo le dijo eso? Claro, joyas perdidas.
Another day,
Aparte se pasa de lanza el güey. Le hubiera dicho que se rasurara. No, no es cierto, banda. Eso no tiene nada que ver. Puedes estar peluda y no pasa nada. Yo ahorita estoy peludo. Okay.
So we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
back in a second.
The motive was robbery. Why not take the money?
A lo mejor y no viste bien, Cole. Ábrelo. Sale Abraham Lincoln ahí, güey.
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Brae was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Just grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Not sure this means much.
A veces hay pistas escondidas en los arbustos, güey. Entre los matorrales.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Créanme, a veces no se ven todos los datos. Aparte ley en el sentido de que las huellas desaparecen. Las huellas vienen aquí. Desaparecen ahí. Solo de ir a la residencia de los Muller.
You know the way. You can drive. Can you drive to this one?
Ay, güey, tengo un
Still
chingo de
might be some
sueño.
playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? You know, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? Don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Ese güey es bien culero, ¿verdad? El otro güey. El alcohólico ese, Galloway creo que se llama.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
We'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight. My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
¿Dónde vas, pendejo?
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
¿Está insinuando que ese güey es súper inteligente?
Work boots.
¿Y eso lo tenemos en las pistas? No, los lugares no. Ya tenemos ese. El 8 no es una huella pequeña, güey. Es una huella grande. O sea, mi pie se ve un poco grande y es del 6.5, güey. Joya.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Y el anillo.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Todavía no investigo todos los lugares.
I don't think so.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Amy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
And did he come and get you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
No, pues no tengo.
Your mom and dad never got angry with each other? They were happy?
Well, not like the movies. Not like you read about in books.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
I know this is a tough time for you, Michelle, but you should really try and help the police.
Hey! What kid?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
You know anyone who wears a smallish men's shoe who had a major grudge against your wife? Is there something you would like to tell us, Hugo?
No, I do not. You finished making hints?
Fuck, siempre la cago, güey. Era obvio que era la acusar, güey.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Ah,
Was
la
your
cagué
wife
otra vez.
unreliable?
No.
Ah, mierda, güey. La estoy cagando.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
You got any way of confirming this
madre,
story
güey.
of yours?
You son of a bitch. You come here making all these accusations.
Güey, todas están...
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
¿Qué, güey? ¿Su mujer fue a buscar a Michelle? Miente.
What happened, Hugo?
¿Por qué,
You got any
güey?
theories? Because we're starting to like you for this.
The car park by the school is kind of dark. Maybe somebody jumped through there. Did you try the parking lot?
Mierda, güey.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Tu esposa, tu hija ya nos dijo, tremendo pedazo de mierda.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Solo tengo una buena, güey, no mames.
That's a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on it.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
Pésimo, güey. Resolución de caso. Pésimo, güey.
Should go back in there and bust his ass.
One, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. Three, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Huh. ¿Qué quieres, pendeja? A ver.
Ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
What's up? Ah, wow. Eso no me lo sabía. Hijo de perra es él.
Doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Este caso está bueno, güey.
Galloway.
Phelps, badge 1247.
564.
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
1575 West 2nd Street.
Thank you.
De hecho, qué tontería del señor, güey. No fijarse si ya se fueron los policías, güey.
Got it, KGPL.
Vamos al instituto, güey. Quiero ver qué pedo. Ahora sí voy a conducir yo, güey. Tengo ganas de conducir. ¿No hay carros aquí misteriosos? No. No, pues no.
It's against the rules to drive like this without a siren.
Ah, me chocaron. Ellos fueron. Yo no fui.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, fellas. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's...
Belmont High School.
Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy.
Busy where? You're going on another drive with Baby Gardner, aren't you?
Ese carro está bien chido, güey.
So what if I...
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Quítate.
I'm not the only one in the street.
Va a tirar los ladrillos. Ah, no. ¿Por qué huyes? Si no hiciste nada malo, ¿por qué huyes? ¡Saca la pistola, Cole! Eso. A ver, hijo de tu pinche madre, ¿por qué huyes?
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Son.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you low-key motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
El broche de
You're
oro.
under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Güey, entonces el papá... ¿Qué pedo, cabrón?
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help. This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here.
¿Qué pedo? La
Blood
cuerda.
and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
Güey, ese carro me llama un chingo la atención. ¿Crees que me lo pueda robar? Es para un caso, güey. ¡Ah, la verga! Se conduce bien chido, güey. Total, es para un caso, güey. O sea, la gente, el que se lo robe, va a poder entender, güey. Todo esto es por una razón.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks for your help.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
I don't know about this. My gut says Muller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't Muller. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not in immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid at Belmont.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We can pick him up for something else.
You really want to run that risk?
Este carro está bien chido, güey. Este carro sí me gustó. Ya le voy agarrando un poco la maña a la conducción aquí, güey. O sea, sí está... Es que es muy fácil que el carro se gire, güey. Yo digo que debería... ¡Ay, ves! Yo digo que debería de ser más difícil. Porque... son carros viejos, güey. Creo que la conducción no la hicieron tan real. Siento que estos carros deberían ser más lentos y pesados, güey. Creo que están hechos de puro metal, ¿no? No están hechos de fibra de vidrio. Creo que esos están hechos los carros actuales. Ni siquiera sé, güey. Una aleación de fibra de vidrio y metal. No sé de qué están hechos. Ya pasé ahí, ya en pedo. Ah, fuck. Antes todos los carros tenían cara blanca, güey. No había carros con cara negra. Aquí todos los carros tienen cara blanca, güey. para allá.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Esta no, güey. Creo que sí es la de abajo.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
You're behind the wheel.
Córrele, puto, que vas bien lento.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim reality.
Good job, that, the coroner's.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
If I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing first.
You look like you've had it rough.
See me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Chinga, se lo golpearon, güey.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
Güey, poli bueno, poli malo. Me convenció lo que dijo. A ver, espera. Poli malo, güey.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Güey, ¿qué nos dijo?
done 14 years in and out of prison, son. You think you can outweight me? You're wrong.
El mono HM. ¿Y qué nos dijo él? Güey, él mismo nos dio las... Él asesinó, güey. Fue el acceso. ¿Y en qué trabajaba? Y antes, esperen, antes en qué nos dijeron. A un marino o un cura.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Verga, güey. Me la puse. Sí, tenía una cuerda buena de una mala. Sí, eso es a lo que se refiere. Pero no. Pero no es eso, ¿verdad? Me vale cualquier soga. Ay, güey, no sé.
Mrs. Muller was strangled with a triple braid.
Sabía que